Okay, now because of all these limitations of trade by barter, so money was being introduced. Money was being introduced. The question is, what is money? Before I go to money, I will first of all list some things there, or a particular concept, money. Now let me talk about money, and let me talk about a legal tender. Please follow me carefully. I'm going to define these two, and I'm going to give the difference here: money and legal tender. Now, first, what is money? Money is anything which is by law and what? Custom, by law and custom, generally accepted for what? For the payment of goods and services, and also for the settlement of debt. Now, anything that is generally accepted as what? As the payment of goods and services, in some way see as a medium of exchange, and also the settlement of debt. While legal tender now is anything that is compelled by law. The difference here is this: law, that is compelled by law to be used as what? As the payment of goods and services, and also the settlement of debt. In some books, you see anything compared by law as a medium of exchange, and in the settlement of debt. The medium of exchange talk about what? The payment of goods and services. So the difference here is that this one now is anything that is by what? By law. While this one now is anything this one is anything by custom, while the legal tender is anything by law. So that's the difference now. And also, the legal tender of one country might not be the legal tender in another country. For example, in the CEMAC zone, the legal tender there is what? Is the franc CFA. In the CEMAC zone, we know the countries. We have Cameroon, we have Gabon, we have Equatorial Guinea, we have Chad, we have Central African Republic, and we have Congo. All of these, they have a common legal tender known as what? Franc CFA. While Nigeria, the legal tender is what? Is Naira. That was the legal tender in one country might not be the legal tender in another country. The legal tender in Japan is what? Yen. So we see that yen is compared by law in Japan as what? As a medium of exchange, and in the settlement of debt. Okay, now for this reason, we now move towards the features, or we call them characteristics, or we call them qualities of good money. Now, when we say quality of good money, we use the word good because there's also bad money. Okay, now the qualities. The reason why I'm using other words is because we don't know the one that can be asked in an exam. The first that we're going to see, the first is general acceptability. stability. In fact, this is the most important. This is the most important feature. This is the most important quality. This is the most important characteristics of money. Why? Because those living in a country must accept the commodity being chosen as money. For example, in the CEMAC zone, they have already accepted that franc CFA is the legal tender. So everybody has accepted that franc CFA is the legal tender. The second feature or characteristic that we're going to see is durability. Durability. Now, how is this equality? You know, money should be able to last for a longer period of time. That is, it should be capable to withstand constant handling by members of the community. So, money should be able to last for a longer period. Next characteristic that we're going to see or quality will be portability. Portability. What does that mean? It means that money should easily be carried from one place to another without a relative fall and still be of what? Relative high value. So money should be carried from one place to another and still be of what? Relative high value. And this makes exchange very easy. Money, that is the exchange of goods and services, very easy. One of the characteristics that Naira does not portray is this portability, because it is very difficult to carry Naira from one place to another. So that's a counter of the characteristics. Now, the next that we're going to see, the next quality that we're going to see now will be divisibility. For divisibility. Divisibility now shows that good money should be divisible into what? Smaller units to ease all sorts of transactions. Since in every economy we have what? We have large scale transaction, and also we have what? Small scale transaction. So money should be easily divided into smaller units. The next characteristic that we're going to see, that's 5, will be what? Homogeneity. Now, with this, any acceptable medium of exchange serving as money should be what? Homogeneous, both in type and quality of the material used in making it. This makes counterfeiting difficult. Homogeneity of money enhances acceptability in the community, thus facilitate transaction. We don't want that, for example, in our zone, if let's go to coin, all 50 francs should be what? Equal in shape, equal in what? Size, and also in the material content. This will now help to solve the problem of counterfeiting. The next that we are going to see will be scarcity. 6. Scarcity. That is, good money should be scarce, so that it should be of relatively high value. But there's a problem here. It should not be too scarce, because if it is too scarce, it will hinder what? Economic growth. It should not be too scarce, because if it is too scarce, it will hinder economic growth. And also, if there is too much money too, the concept of what inflation will now set in. So all of this, the money supply will now follow what the economic activities now in the country. The next characteristic that we are going to see will be recognizability. Recognizability. What does this mean? It means that good money should be recognizable at sight and touch. That is, it should have easy identification mark, which makes it easier to identify in order to avoid confusion. That's why even a child in a country, if you show him 500 or 50 francs, he will be able to identify it. And also we have stability. Now, with this now, good money should be stable in value. Its value should not fluctuate too often, because people will lose its confidence. Because if it fluctuates, people will now lose confidence in the money. So money value should be constant at any point in time.